chasing lost dreams. Whoa, let me console you, I come on you, transforming sheep into buffalo soldiers. Used to play hide and seek, now I seek what they hide. Try to desert us like we ain't want a piece of the pie. When it come to real rules, I'm certified. When it come to walking with God, I'm certified. Every time I step in the booth and I bust a rhyme, I'm immortalized, cause real we never die. Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. Yeah, all the time, all the time. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. Yeah, all the time, all the time. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. Yeah, all the time, all the time. Yeah. Jam on it.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, Carlos, you gonna rap, right? You gonna do it now, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos, what's the name of the
Jam on it.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "have" along with your issue.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Some extra minutes to fill as a pair of players are listed as inactive tonight due to injury.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Bruzelis out there with MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for Cleveland, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. Torrey Craig is out there with Mobley. And it's Garland in a point. And when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
And it's White missing. White against Mitchell. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Mobley. Outside Garland. A kick out to Mobley. No good with the triple. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Bruzelis. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
With his soft touch around the rim, Bruzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Back to Garland. Craig with a screen on Giddey. Garland, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
And here is Craig. Following the three-pointer by MP.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Puts one up from 19, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Ball is checked in for Mitchell. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Bulls 3rd.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Now here's Craig. Can they get it? Mobley finds Craig. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Outside White, and stolen by Mobley. Hunter, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The 3 from MP. Hits the 3-point bomb. MP's got 11.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Pass to Craig. 1:39 left in the first quarter. A 3 from MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Bulls leading by 14. On the wing, MP. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Ball with it. Hasn't made one yet. Mobley the pass to Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. Back to Mobley. And the layup is good.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Outside White. The three from MP. And the Bulls another three.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Garland striking back at the arc, putting his competitiveness on display.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Hunter. Three-pointer, and another three for Cleveland.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And an overpowering first-quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls lead by 15. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And well, making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Wade on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. And it's Ball in the corner. No good on the three.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then it's Ball. Then there's Wade. And it's Tyson in at the four-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Bulls leading by 19. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams. Now, Wade, following the three-point attempt by MP. For three, Mitchell does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And here's MP for 3. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wade banked in off the glass. Wade's got his first 2 points.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now here's Wade.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Good on the triple.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Several teams changing it up here. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 5th, Evan Mobley.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
And so here's Cleveland. Following the basket by MP. Garland with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. On the three off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's why White racks up so many assists. He's got fantastic floor vision.
Now here's Craig. Still yet to score. The wide open look here for Garland. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, Chicago's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
On the wing, MP. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Right side, Garland. With one on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa. Let's take a step back.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
We've been tracking these two all along. The way these guys are leading their teams, impressive.
Yes, the way it's gone, whichever of these two can keep it up in the second half, his team's coming out with the W.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, two things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't. And the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Taking a look at the Bulls. At the guards, it's Giddey at the one with White at the two. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. And it's MP in at the small forward.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mitchell outside. Cleveland moving the ball around from 12 feet out. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Garland's got his second bucket tonight. Giddey gets to Vucevic. The three from MP. Cans it from downtown.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Hunter.
Who's watching here?
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, Hunter slamming it.
Here's Giddey. On the wing, MP. And the Bulls another three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Ranked last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Now White, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Craig, and finished off by Craig.
With how well Garland scores it, in that pick and roll, the roller should always be open.
The three from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 51. Outside Garland, the three ball. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Craig passes to Mitchell. Knocks down the three ball. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from three.
1:49 left to play in the third. In the corner, it's MP. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's Mitchell at the jam.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And here's MP for three. Mobley with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Hunter the pass to Craig. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Giddey. In the corner, it's MP. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And here is Craig. His three-pointer's off the mark. In the corner, it's MP. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Mitchell outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Cleveland. MP outside. Good, that's another bucket.
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. My goodness. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense.
Now for Cleveland, Evan Mobley's checked in for Dean Wade. Hunter comes in for Sam Merrill. And it's Garland in for Ball. And the Bulls making a change also. MP's checked in. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. Axtrus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mobley in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Count the basket. 8 points for Evan Mobley.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Collins, good.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
That one, no good. Cleveland with the ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell in the corner, takes a 3. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley, a screen on Jones. Garland, no good. MP, that's for 2. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long, everyone.
Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. If you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming game, visit the Bulls ticket booth or on the team's website for availability. We hope to see you out there at the next home game. Hey, Bulls fans, we still have a few tickets available for your Bulls home games this coming season. Special promotional item games are available as well. See the ticket booth for more information. And don't forget about our bar and giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free memorable bobblehead. Don't forget to come out for our...
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
MP shot is off. And it's the Spurs ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the Bulls head coach. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Champagnie. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here's MP from outside. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Barnes. Fox outside. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Back to Castle. Puts up a 3. And there's Fox on the assist by Castle. Fox has got 5 points.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Barnes. Chicago with a rebound. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Here's Fox, following the three-point basket by Chicago.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. They've got Trey Jones, who's Ellis out there with MP. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Collins in at the center spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Westbrook. Sohan outside. Wembanyama, screen on Jones. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. And White has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 6. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs on and off the court. They pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
A great organization. Okay, Shams, thank you. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Ryan. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys?
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Pass to Westbrook. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Westbrook's got 5 points.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
MP outside. From downtown. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fox feeling it out a bit. Here goes Fox. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Olenek's checked in for Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Champagnie, he's checked in for Harper. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Westbrook. San Antonio leading by 4. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Now here's Fox. Give him 8. Pass to Barnes. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. He can't hit that time. And here's MP from outside. They get it back. Second chance effort. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 16.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
San Antonio with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Vucevic in the post. Guarded by Olynyk. Vucevic gets the bucket.
On the interior, Vuce, look, this man has so...
Wait.
Many moves to account for.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Oh, tough defense, but better offense by Fox.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Spurs out in front, up 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. And now, here's the player of the week from both the East and West. In the East, MP.
Well, MP said he's focused on improving each day. And that's what leads to winning these awards.
Great work ethic, Shaq, and one of the game's great competitors.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
So, on the floor for San Antonio, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Champagnie at the 3 slot. Pass to Castle. Takes a 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
3-point.
Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. And Kitty has got the ball here for the Bulls. 2-point game. MP shot is good.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Fox outside. The 3. It's hauled in by White. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's MP from outside. He gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 4-point Chicago lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama against Vucevic. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Last season, Wembanyama averaged over 3 threes and just shy of 4 blocks per game. An unprecedented combination, Richard.
Yeah, Brook Lopez and Kristaps Porzingis are the only other 2 players who average 2 blocks and 2 threes in the same season. Obviously, based off the numbers, Wemby is on another level.
Wembanyama screen. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 12.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Pass to Vucevic. Inside, the chosen one. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Giddey against Fox. Outside Barnes to the left wing. Now here's Castle. Fires for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Castle's got 6 in the quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. In third, the Bulls.
Well, last year they took great pride in rebounding, understanding the importance of winning the possession battle.
On the wing, MP from behind the arc. MP buries the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Fox against Giddey. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Here's the 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Barnes. Offline with a 3. Bulls leading by 5. And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You got to put those young legs to use, trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. San Antonio again missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. On the wing, Fox. Giddy defends. Castle for three. San Antonio again can't hit. The Bulls have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. And again for three.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For Chicago. Smith comes in for Buzelis. Here's Olynyk. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook outside. They still need this. Collins with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Harper. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Chicago ahead, leading by 14. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Keep guarding now. We're doing a much better job defensively. We've eliminated second shots, which is great, okay? Keep that going.
Playing solid D, taking care of the boards, high priorities for Billy Donovan.
And I think the communication has been fantastic. The guys came prepared to do whatever it takes tonight, and coach is making good adjustments.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Kobe White. MP is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Collins against Wembanyama from deep. Harper. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. MP outside. The 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Sohan outside. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama against Collins. 4 on the clock. Westbrook can't hit. Bulls leading by 14. And here's MP from outside. Offensive board. Beyond the arc. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. And Giddy's subbed in for Jones. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Champagny comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Harper. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Westbrook.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And here's MP from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddy's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Barnes. Takes a three. Money from three.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. They led by as many as 18. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
The drive by Wembanyama. Fox fires. Oh, missed on the train. MP. Barnes with a rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Wembanyama screen. Puts up the tray. Wemby showing off the range.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
He got it again! Sensational!
And his tear continues. We've never seen this before.
He now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Spurs trail by 16. Outside Wembanyama. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 16. White. MP sends it home from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they play.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Yeah, that one's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so here is Chicago. This one for three. Barnes with the rebound. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. Outside Wembanyama. Takes the three. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. On the wing, MP. Three-pointer. Good! Another from three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
See you, MP.
So, when's the last time you got your oil changed?
Oh man, I never really went out. I'm probably like 3,000 miles past due.
Yeah, I don't gotta worry about it. Dad does it for me.
Nine MP.
Good game, MP.
Then what do you DIY? Then what do you use it for soccer?
Any violations should be moved to the nearest security or legal staff. Don't forget this, man. Our next game is Johnny Card.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jaden Ivey.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. MP out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And, GA, we've got 2 teams coming into this game on dueling hot streaks.
It's hard not to be excited for this one. Both are looking at this game as an opportunity to make a statement.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Kick by Vucevic. And a wide open look. And again for 3.
And defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship. And he's already proven in his rookie campaign there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It has been a lot of fun, hasn't it, to watch him expand his skill set this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for 3-pointers in a rookie campaign. To me, that is amazing. Here's Ivey. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's MP for good. Another from 3.
Well, as the three-point bombs keep raining down, he's just moved up 1 more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
The three-point prowess is evident. Such a huge addition to this team. Harris misses. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. MP's shot is good.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Kate Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. It's Cunningham with the drive. Harris looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Thompson passes to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
Now Thompson, following the 3-point attempt by MP. The game now all time.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivey? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Kate Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back over to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Minnesota. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Chicago,
They've simply been on fire lately, ripping.
Connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now second all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie campaign. He has been impressive.
And some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA are on this list. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
That's Downing for Chicago. They won that game against San Antonio.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
And the basket is good.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Outside, White sinks the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Cunningham outside. Out to Harris for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. MP, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Ivy with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Cunningham looking around.
Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. Live from Little Caesars. To make substitutions. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Detroit. You know, Tim, regardless of where he's played, Caris LeVert has always found a role.
Well, there's a lot to like, Kevin. He can defend as well as create offensively, and that means he's going to be in your rotation.
The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Caris LeVert, and Stewart in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 21 in the game.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Cunningham for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. MP outside. And the Bulls, another 3.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
A nice shot by Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for. Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Launches a 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Pass to Harris. Out to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Turner against Cunningham. Here's the teardrop. Gonzalez grabs the board. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release. because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look here for Detroit. Duran comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Ivy subbed in for Levert. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Kevin Huerter. Shot to stop the run. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. On the wing, MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. MP's got 39. Thompson, a screen on White. To the inside. And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harris. It's up a 3. Harris missing again. Pass to Giddey. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seemed that those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And so it's Chicago, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Chicago Bulls. Kenny, how are they doing?
Well, for one, they're getting easy points.
Yeah, it's like me posting up Kitty.
You're not scoring on me, Shaq. Not today, Shaq. Maybe back in the day. I'll just send you the line anyway.
Bet it, Kitty. You got no chance.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Pistons.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
So for Chicago right now, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's MP in at the small forward. Out to Harris. The screen from Thompson. Fires from deep. Harris, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down.
Hits it again. Wow.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Pistons trail by 17. Harris outside. Ivy on the wing. Here's Cunningham, and Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Cunningham outside. Nice defense from Giddey.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did."
Good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And before, and again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Pistons making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Herter's checked in. MP, no good. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Counting. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's MP. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Trying to find Thompson, who gets it to him. And Thompson throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the
good. Another from 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the 2nd most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. So both teams making some changes here. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Bulls 3rd.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Dosunmu. Here's Cunningham. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now Harris, 6 to shoot. Back to Ivy, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure.
And Cunningham answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Outside Williams, on the wing, MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And we normally see Ivy shoot threes from up top, but no question he can be a...
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Ivy. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Harris outside. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Harris. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on.
And good! He hits it again.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Back to Ivy. Harris outside. Detroit, no good that time either. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long.
I just texted MP. 80-point game is crazy. I'm about to start calling you Lil Kobe. Hey, congrats, my man. Shout out MP. Hey,
The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a free card pass. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by the Jazz Bear and the Jazz Dancers.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Jazz, not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's MP in at the 3. And for the Jazz, we've got Lauri Markkanen, Bailey out there with George. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Filipowski in at the 4. Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams that executed at a high level, and boy, do they play at breakneck speed.
Now here's George. Pass to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Bailey. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. MP finds Vucevic. Now here's White. Here's MP. A good-looking shot from the wing.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
High percentage look right off the bat.
The Bulls on offense. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
You have to give...
Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. George for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Here's MP. No good on the fast break pull-up. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
MP outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 10.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
George outside. 3-pointer. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz trail by 6. It's Markkanen on the wing. The baseline J. And it's MP with a rebound. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The 3-ball. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. 13 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Nurkic. George outside. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And here's White on the wing, MP. There's the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
George outside. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Utah.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And again for 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Markkanen from long range knocks down the long J. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Good! Another from 3.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long.
Well, the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all the result of long hours and a lot of reps behind the scenes.
The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. MP's got 25 points.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to Markkanen. And here's Nurkic. Off target with the 3. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Chicago ahead, up by 10. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Ellis is checked in for Williams. MP comes in for DeSumo. And Giddey subbed in for Jones. On the court for the Bulls, they've got Josh Giddey. MP is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Kevin Herter, and it's Collins in at the center position, locking down the middle. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And both free throws good for MP.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
And Bailey gets it to go.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Pass to Buzelis. From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 30.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Niang, pass to Markkanen. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Niang, the pass to Bailey. George outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago leading by 23. And the more experienced George gets, the more confident he looks.
Well, Keontae George is an excellent athlete. He's got positional size to play the lead guard, but he's got to develop as a playmaker. He took that step this past season, and we know this. The guy is elite athletically. Like, there's a lot of good building blocks here.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
And the basket by MP.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Markkanen. George scanning the floor. George with another miss.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Utah calls time here and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year. Nurkic comes in for Niang, and it's Filipowski in for Sensabaugh. Then for Chicago, Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins, and it's White in for Herter. Pass to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. George outside. Now here's Nurkic. Clock at 6. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
George outside. Here's Markkanen. From deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Chicago Bulls.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Looking at the Bulls, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Keontae George out there with Bailey. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. Then it's Filipowski. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Nurkic. Back to George. Out left to the wing. And here's Markkanen. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end, he comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
George outside, fires the 3. It's hauled in by White.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Buzelis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Buzelis has gotten his first points in this one.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Nurkic passes to George. Back to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. From the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. It just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Yeah, Mark's a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Then for Chicago, Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Herter's subbed in for White. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
George, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. MP's got 55.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Back to George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Bailey to stop the run. Utah with another miss. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back over to you guys.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to George. Over Williams. George's shot is off. Chicago has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Williams' shot is good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Bailey, the pass to George. Here's Bailey. Herter defending. Bailey's shot is off. Bailey's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. MP no good. Here's Sensabaugh. It's on target from the high post.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court. Calls timeout. Graham. And you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And here's Bailey for three. And it's Chicago with a board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Jones, the pass to MP. And again, no good by Chicago. Utah's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Markkanen misses. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And got it! Another basket!
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Here's MP. The rebound by Filipowski. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for Utah.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
George finds Nurkic. And Smith over to help. Back to George. Markkanen outside. Launches a three. Jones grabs the board.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Filipowski. And here's Bailey for three. Doesn't go that time.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Now George. Fires from the wing. Smith with the rebound. MP outside. And again for three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
I'm here with MP, who just set the rookie record for threes in a season. How much was this on your radar, MP? Did you know when you set the record?
Dom, look at me. There was no way not to know. My teammates have been updating me all season. I can hear them calling it out from the bench. Those guys, man, those guys are my guys. And now that I know what type of people they are, I know that they're not just great teammates, they're great, genuine human beings.
Well, thanks for your time, MP.
Hey, thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for Aaron Gordon.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games. And he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. MP out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, inside form, it's Gordon and Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Over MP. Murray, no good.
Stop the game. I just unplugged my headset again. I did it again. I keep...
Chicago's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. White, wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 6 points.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fight.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunny, the creative slam dunk artist.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Jokic with his screen on White. Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Here's Chicago. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. He gets it in there.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
And it's Jokic in the corner. For 3, Murray, good on the 3-point shot.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Vucevic. The 3. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets trail by 9. Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3. MP way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And off.
Substitution on the floor.
To the paint. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Cameron Johnson is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. It's the group on the floor for Denver.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. The Bulls leading by 9. MP inside. Covered by Johnson. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
MP at the line for 1.
Free throw good, MP. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Murray scanning the floor. Out to the wing. Jokic against Vucevic. Jokic, no good. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's MP. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Hardaway comes in for Murray. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Jokic. And here is Hardaway. In the corner, it's Gordon. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead. He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
That was big, because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And here is Johnson, following the three-pointer by MP. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 30.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Jokic. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the shot clock. Watson's shot is good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at
each other.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
MP has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Right back after this break.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. Out of the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily, and he can also hit the 3-ball. Now, he's a good floor general, lots to work with.
Feels like he just keeps getting better and better and better and better. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Nuggets.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's White. So the Bulls 5 right now. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzella's out there with Vucevic. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Watson. Murray for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic. MP's got 38 points. Giddey against Murray. Jokic with the screen on Giddey. It's good from long range.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Giddey the pass to MP. And it's Chicago scoring again.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
A 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Vucevic against Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Hardaway for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Back to Jokic from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Some changes for Chicago. Collins checked in for Vucevic, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for White. And now, and good, there's another.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, GA, you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got his first basket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Connects from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Jokic draws the double. Pickett, that's good.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Brown. The tray. No good there. Pass to Huerter. Lets the three fly, and another one falls.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time. Substitution here for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Johnson. Watson, he's checked in for Brown. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Christian Brown. Smith checked in for the Bulls. MP comes in for Dosunmu. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Watson in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jokic inside, working on Collins. Jokic with the bucket.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
MP left side. Jones dishes to MP. Off target from outside. Nuggets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. He was all alone on that one.
You can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
And here's MP for three. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Goodness, the tomahawk one-hand slam.
Shows you how much strength he has.
And we're not talking about soft D. There was a lot of resistance there.
The Bulls leading by 18. Now Huerter. MP. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Pass to Hardaway. Pulls it up. Here's Jokic. Denver with a new 14. Book it.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. From outside the arc, good, he hits again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
On the wing, Murray. Defended by Jones. Hardaway for 3. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. See you later.
The big man in the middle, 7'3", number 23, Donovan Williams. At power forward, at 6'9", number 35, Robert Williams. The other forward position, at 6'7", number 33, Tumani Kamara. At guard, 6'5", number 17, at guard, 6'3", wearing the letter O, Damian Lillard. Your Portland Trailblazers head coach is Chauncey Billups. Another round of applause for your Portland Trailblazers.
And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. MP is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Portland, Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Williams is out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Kamara in at the small forward. Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year. But when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Well, those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streak.
Now here's Williams. And he buries his first look.
Well, that's muscling your way in. Williams doing some heavy lifting inside.
Pass to Vucevic. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Kamara. The 3, here's Lillard. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, this is what game time is all about. The ability to instantly respond.
Giddey finds MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. MP's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Launches it. Another three for Portland.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
From outside the arc, and MP with the three. He's got 9.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Lillard, and he converts the layup. 11 points for Damian Lillard.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
MP outside from deep. Portland with a rebound. Outside Sharp. Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a three. He buries it from 3.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Buzelis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Sharp. No points yet. There's the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. From deep, MP. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside, Williams. Pass to Kamara. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Now Klingon. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer Sharp. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, you have to be excited about Sharp's future. He's just a fearless shooter.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year. The shake, going inside, and the dunk by Lillard.
They just keep falling for Lillard. When he's this dialed in, the defense has to feel useless.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Williams, a screen on Giddey. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Here's Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot. Substitutions here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Reith. Kamara comes in for Grant. And Lillard subbed in for Thibault. Then for Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Williams. MP comes in for DeSumo. And it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. Now here's Lillard, coming off a 31-point game. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Grant's checked in for Murray.
Number 9.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
We've got Tamani Kamara, Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Williams. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Buzelis, and here's MP from outside. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Whoa, MP says, I got this. Answering the call with a triple.
Pass to Williams. The 3, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
He's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really in his head.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
Now here's Henderson, coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to MP. Intercepted! From deep. Scoot Henderson. That's good. And it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Now here's Henderson. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Grant. Trailblazers lead by 3. A minute 39 left in the first half. A 3, here's Lillard. Chicago with a rebound. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And some changes here for Portland. Klingett, he's checked in for Grant. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Henderson. Then for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. And it's Kobe White in for Herter. On target from range. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
MP drills the 3.
He's dropping the 3-ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Outside, Williams. For 3. Muzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. From deep, MP. Oh, MP from deep range.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Blazers trail by 3. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. A nice shot by Lillard.
Well, any range is within range for a shooter of Lillard's talents.
MP outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Outside Sharpe. The 3 is up. That shot is off. MP way outside. Can't hit that one. MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He put up a jaw-dropping number of 3-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
They found an advantage in the painted area and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Giddy is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. Buzella's out there with MP, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. It's good. MP's got 46.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Portland moving it around. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Buzella's grabs the board. Buzella's has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Power move from MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Lillard's got 30.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
So it's Portland now. Chicago making their last shot.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Guys, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Lillard following the three-point basket by Chicago. Can they get it? And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Blazers trail by 13. Now Kamara checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That'll put Donovan Clingan on the line. It's going to be on MP. Henderson, he's checked in for Portland. And a change for the Bulls. Jones, he's checked in for Giddey.
Yeah, known for his size and defense, Clingan has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
MP, no good. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And that one's good. Sharp.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Pass to Sharp. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An aggressive response by Sharp, refusing to let the opposition get the better of him.
MP, that one's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Kamara. And here's Clingan. He's got 5. Henderson for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Pass to Buzella's. And here's Jones. Started by Clingan. From deep, MP. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Sharp. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
And the basket by MP.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 10. Henderson with it. Now guarded by White. Back to Sharp. 4 on the clock from about 16, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. A nice shot by MP.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Here's Sharp. Henderson outside. The 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fourth quarter.
And 1 quarter to go. Going with almost an entire new group here. Klingon, he's checked in for Murray. Williams comes in for Grant. Kamara, he's checked in for Thibault. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Henderson. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. MP's checked in for and again for three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Donovan Klingon out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamara in at the three spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. MP! Oh, it's off target. Blazers trail by 15. Here's Sharp. Klingon with a screen. Williams outside. Shaden Sharp. Misses the three. Bulls leading by 15. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Portland ball.
Here's Lillard. Outside Sharp. Now Lillard. Let's loose for three. Oh, it's off.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Outside Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard fires. He's off from three.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Sharp. Lets the three fly. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And it's Giddey with a ball for Chicago. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. A nice shot by Lillard.
Well, for Lillard, that's a routine shot. He's one of the greatest three-point shooters in league history.
And another one.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Lillard with the ball. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.